And yeah. All right, can you hear me, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So here's the thing, guys. My internet is not so good today because of the weather, right? There's a heavy rain, which is why my internet is having problems sometimes. So if ever we are in class and you cannot hear me well, or I am not moving, or you cannot understand what I'm saying, you need to tell me, okay? Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes? All right, perfect. So today we're going to talk about a new topic, but before that, let's do your homework. Okay, let's do your homework. So it is sent in the group. And what do you need to do? Can someone tell me what you need to do for this homework? What do you need to do for this homework? So you need to discuss what is it? The essential party tips on how to throw an unforgettable party. Okay, so we're going to start discussing it starting from 2, and we're going to start with Jennifer. Jennifer, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so you know the numbers, right? You know the order. So Jennifer is the first one, Ashley, Mary, Alyssa, Jenny, Steven, and Tian. Since Tian is not yet here, I will be reading her um part, but for the others, you read your own, okay? So you know the drill. Let's start, Jennifer, number 2.
To make your guests to make your guests have the best time at your party, you assign a few people of them to meet other people, especially if your guests are new or some guests are shy in party. There are some methods or possibilities you can try, like ask your friends who have some special skill to make the party more interesting, and the guests feel good too.
Okay. Next, number 3.
Music matters, does it? As the party's background that will keep on playing throughout the night, you have to make sure that it's a good playlist. You can hire a professional DJ or just ask one of your friends who is a slightly good DJ to help you out. As long as you give me some hints on some cool albums that he or she should play, it will be all good. You can also ask the guests to bring their own iPods or Spotify
Spotify's.
playlists, especially the guests that you know have stellar taste in music, because music can make or break a party. So consider it carefully.
Okay. Let's just repeat the last word, Ashley. Consider.
Consider.
Okay, not consider. Okay. So again, when I say your number, you tell me the title. Okay. For example, number 3, rock the playlist. And then you start reading the detail. Okay. Cool. Let's have number 4.
At your party, you should provide drinks such as beer and wine to make your party more interesting. Prepare a variety of drinks. You can make a bar and let everyone make their preferences.
Okay. I believe that you created that on your own, Mary, right? It's not on the page that we have. Okay. Number 5.
Uh, Lighting is an important factor. Do not light overhead lights and rely only on votive candles. For table decorations, don't limit to flowers. Use a large bowl of anything with coconut and a large bowl of lemon.
Okay. So I think that was summarized. Good job. Number 6.
First impression are very important. We need to make a good first and last impression. Welcome guests warmly, offer them drinks, and introduce them to other guests. Make me feel comfortable, and you'll be out to the great start.
Okay, can you repeat that one? Can you say make them feel comfortable? Can you repeat that, Jenny? Make them feel comfortable. The
Make
last sentence.
make them feel comfortable.
Okay. Number 7.
Yes. Nowadays, there are so many kinds of invitations. You can even send out online invitations that actually make it easier for you to see how many people responded to it, and it can even help you send a reminder before the party to help people remember your event or RSVP for the event. Another unique thing is how the invitation can be done as creative as possible, as you can do it however you want it to be.
Okay, so that is number 7, invitation. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do with the next one. All right, do you see my screen? Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So again, I want you to read the title first. For example, this is what you're gonna do. 8, add the unexpected element. So after saying that, that's when you're going to start reading this. Now, if you have summarized a part of this one, read your own answers, okay? That's perfectly fine. Now, I'm going to read number 8 and the last one because TN is not yet here, okay? So number 8, add the unexpected element. If guests found something unusual, it will definitely become much more memorable. For example, if you are making a dinner party with French cuisine as the main theme, by the end of the dinner, serve guests traditional desserts, for example, esendol or perhaps bars of dark chocolate. Just put in something totally unexpected and bang, your guests are surprised. Number 9, Jennifer.
If you want to be headache, if you want to avoid headache and keep things simple. If you want your party to be as simple as possible, you should focus on the pot dishes. All often you need is one pot dishes to create the party perfect and relaxing the whole time.
All right, good. Number 10.
Activities, please. You don't want to rely only on food and music to entertain your guests, right? Including fun games and activities in your party then. Don't forget to include quirky prizes as well. For example, a diving shirt for 2, a Playboy-shaped lamp, and many more. If you notice the low in the party, you can also bring out the game cards. A game of Taboo will also keep guests entertained. Well, you can't just expect guests to stand around, talk, and smile, right? They will certainly bow after that.
All right, perfect. Number 11.
Brunch party will make a cozy den. You should prepare a cozy lunch. You can make a variety of crepes with a variety of jams, such as peanut butter, strawberry jam. You can add chunks of many fruits, such as oranges, apples, or strawberries.
Okay, thank you so much. Number 12.
Create a part where guests make their own dishes. Dishes here can be anything but out several plain donuts along with plenty choices of frostings and spring sprinkles so that your guests can decorate it on their own. It works for everything such as cupcakes, waffles, or you can even provide var- variety of fruits for the health conscious.
Conscious.
Yes, make this as plain as possible so guests can use their creativity. You can even create competitions to see which guests design the best dessert.
Okay, let's just repeat these words, Lissa. Repeat after me. Creativity. Lissa, can you repeat?
Creativity.
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 This one, instead of saying choices, you're going to say choices.
Choices.
Okay, great. Number 13.
You know this is going to be a loud party, then invite your neighbor. They will also know that they choose to participate or go elsewhere to not be bothered. This is important so they don't find noise complaint if you try to invite them. They won't be upset and won't report you to the police.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. 14. Stephen.
Yes. Well, if you are invited a party, you are expecting not only booze, right? So remember that some people will have a special requirements, such as guests who are vegans or allergic to dairy. So make sure that you have food catering not only to meat lovers, but remember the other guests as well so they don't feel offended for bull. You need to have an equal mix of everything.
All right. Thank you so much, Stephen. And this is the last one, 15. Early planning and then just relax. Sometimes people who get stressed out during the party can only mean one thing. They don't make enough plan and preparation. So take care of the details ahead of time so you are not stressed out during the party day. But in the end, missteps and accidents can happen and don't expect things to go on perfectly smooth. Little accidents are sometimes what make a party memorable. So just kick back and don't worry too much about the details. Let it flow and see the magic happen. All right. So everyone, thank you so much for preparing and presenting tips on how to throw an unforgettable party. So I appreciate that some of you created a summarization of the details that we have on the list. Good job. But again, make sure that you are pronouncing each of the words correctly. All right. Now, do you have any questions about our past lesson about party? Any questions?
No.
None? Okay, I'll take that as a no. So for this one, we are going to talk about another topic, and this is going to be somehow interesting because this is going to be all about restaurants. So who among you likes to eat in restaurants? Ashley? What about the others? Who among you likes to eat at a restaurant? Okay, so Ashley, since you raised your hand, how often do you go to restaurants?
Rarely, actually. My family doesn't have much money, so I rarely eat in a restaurant.
Okay, but you like going to restaurants.
Yep.
Okay, that's perfect. Now, at this point, we are gonna talk about all about restaurants. Okay. So, wait, do you see my screen?
Yes.
Can you see it? Okay. So, at this point, we are going to listen carefully and we're going to answer some questions. So, I will be playing a video. You need to take down notes, and we will be asking questions later on. Okay? Is that clear? So let me just stop sharing my screen and let me do it here. So this is a 4 or like 5-minute video. So please be careful and take down notes because we will not repeat the video. Okay, we are going to play it only once. So you see it?
Yes.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Number 1. Shri Restaurant. Shri Restaurant and Lounge is set atop the center tower. With its ceiling-to-floor windows, it offers unparalleled panoramic views from nearly every table. Frangipani trees, water features, and the general open air feel make for a perfect place to unwind after a long day exploring the city. The objective of Shri Restaurant and Lounge is simple: beautiful home-cooked European food in a relaxed and ambient setting. Number 2. Skewers Restaurant. Skewers is a long-standing favorite of Ho Chi Minh City expats. It serves Mediterranean food on skewers, as the name suggests. The flame-bursting barbecuing is done in an open-air kitchen, which means guaranteed entertainment if the candlelight and cozy atmosphere doesn't grab you. To top it off, they offer some of the finest cigars and whiskey in town. Number 3. CUC Gach Quan. CUC Gach is a restaurant that finds itself in most travel guides as a top 10 place to eat in Ho Chi Minh City.
Can
It
you
gained
describe
even more
your
popularity after Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt dined here during their visit to Vietnam. It's located.
Okay, wait. Wait a moment. Let me stop sharing my screen. I think I'm playing the wrong video. Wait, that's not it. We're gonna play that later on. I'm sorry, wait. This is it. Listen to it carefully. I'm sorry. But that is a part of our lesson. I just played it wrong. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's have this one. Can you see this?
favorite restaurant or cafe?
Can you hear it?
I would say my favorite restaurant at the moment is a tapas restaurant quite near the centre of Oxford because it's quite bright and
Can you describe your favorite restaurant or cafe?
I would say my favourite restaurant at the moment is a tapas restaurant quite near the centre of Oxford because it's quite bright and lively and pretty.
My favourite restaurant is just down the road from where I work, and it's a cheap and friendly place that serves great Italian food.
Yes, my favourite restaurant is close to my house. It's quite formal, but it's bright and the staff are very friendly.
My favourite restaurant is quite a small place. It's quite quiet. It's not formal at all, but that's what I like about it. The food is good. It's quite cheap, and the staff there are very friendly, and I always feel very relaxed.
My favourite restaurant is a traditional Italian. It's very lively and very comfy, and it feels quite relaxed.
My favourite restaurant is called The Outsider, and it's very friendly and quite informal, but the food is very good and it's not too expensive.
All right, did you hear it? Guys?
Yes.
Yes, all right. Now, at this point, we are gonna be doing some questions. Did you take down notes of the restaurants that they like to eat? Yes. Okay. Do it. Let's do it again. I'm gonna play this one again. Take down notes. Listen carefully, okay? They are describing their favorite restaurants. So take down of the details and then try to figure out what kind of restaurant do they like. Okay? Is that understood?
Yes.
Okay. So I am going to reshare it. And let's play it.
Can you describe your favorite restaurant or cafe?
I would say my favorite restaurant at the moment is a tapas restaurant quite near the centre of Oxford because it's quite bright and lively and pretty informal.
Yes, my favourite restaurant is just down the road from where I work, and it's a cheap and friendly place that serves great Italian food.
Yes, my favourite restaurant is close to my house. It's quite formal, but it's bright and the staff are very friendly.
My favourite restaurant is quite a small place. It's quite quiet. It's not formal at all, but that's what I like about it. The food is good. It's quite cheap, and the staff there are very friendly, and I always feel very relaxed.
My favourite restaurant is a traditional Italian. It's very lively and very comfy, and it feels quite relaxed.
My favorite restaurant is called The Outsider, and it's very friendly and quite informal, but the food is very good and it's not too expensive.
Okay, you cannot hear me. All right, so now, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, okay, so let's try to answer these questions. Okay, so the question would be, why do they like, or what kind of restaurants do they like? And tell us, why do they like that particular restaurant? Okay, so let's start with, give me a moment. Okay, so let's start with Andy. So what kind of restaurant does Andy like? The first boy. What kind of restaurant? Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So Andy, anyone who can tell me about Andy? So what kind of restaurant does Andy like? He's the first boy. Anyone? Okay, anyone? Did you have your notes? Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. Okay, so Andy likes the tapas restaurant. Why does Andy like it? It's lively. It has friendly staff, and the food is very good. Okay, that's why Andy likes the tapas restaurant. Okay, what about Dan? Can tell me about Dan's restaurant. Dan, let's hear it from Dan. Anyone? So what about Lissa? Lissa, why do they like the restaurant, and what kind of restaurant do they like? Are you there, guys? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, what's the problem? Do you want to listen to it again? Did you have your notes?
Yes.
Yes. What about the others? Okay, so who can tell me anything about Dan's restaurant? Dan. What about you, Jennifer? Jennifer, what do you think? What do you think of Dan's restaurant?
It's cheap, friendly, and great Italian food.
Okay, that's correct. Like Italian rest. Why does Dan like it? It's cheap, friendly. Okay, can you hear me?
No,
Uh,
not too
hello?
clear.
Okay,
No.
great. All right, what about now? Hello?
Better now.
This is better? You can hear me well?
Yes.
Okay, great. So again, Andy or Dan likes an Italian restaurant, and the reason is because it's cheap, it's friendly, and it serves good food. Okay? Thank you so much, Jennifer. Next, what about Emmer? Let's have Mary. What can you say about Emmer's restaurant?
I think the restaurant is close her home, but close her house.
Close to her house. What else?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, who can help Mary? What about you, Ashley? Can you help her with that? So Emmer, we're talking about Emmer.
I just heard she said it's close to her house and is bright and something else I didn't hear well.
Okay, so it's close to her house. It is bright. The restaurant is bright. The staff is friendly, and most importantly, it is quite formal, right? That's the kind of restaurant that she liked. Quite formal. Okay, great. What about Ben? Who can tell me anything about Ben's restaurant? What about you, Jenny? Jenny, what can you say about Ben's favorite restaurant? Anything, guys? Jenny, can you hear me? Okay, yes, Mary.
I think more places. Food is good, quite cheap, and the staff are friendly.
Okay, that's correct. Ben's favorite restaurant is a small place. It is quiet, it is cheap, and it has friendly staff. But the food is good. Okay, thank you so much, Mary. What about Stacy? So what can you say about Stacy's favorite restaurant? Stacy, this one, second to the last. What about you, Steven? Do you have any notes for that? Steven? No? What about the others? Lisa, do you have any notes? For Stacy? Why? Why don't you have any notes? Okay, who can tell me anything about Stacy? Anyone? Yes, Ashley.
It's a traditional Italian and is comfy, friendly, and relaxed. That's all I can heard.
Okay, thank you so much, Stacy. Oh, Stacy. Ashley. Okay, that's correct. So Stacy likes a traditional Italian restaurant. It is lively, it is comfy, right? And it makes her feel relaxed. Okay, last one, Yvonne, the last person. So this person mentioned the name of the restaurant. So what is it? Yvonne, the last one. What kind of restaurant does she like? What about you, Jennifer? Any notes do you have?
Friendly, food is good and not too expensive.
That is for Yvonne. But what's the name of the restaurant? Do you know, guys? Okay, but that's correct. It's informal, it is friendly, the food is not too expensive, right? And the name of the restaurant is The Outsider, right? That's the name, The Outsider. All right. So, most of you didn't have any notes. What makes it hard for you guys? What's hard about this lesson? Anyone who can share? Because the others didn't have any notes, such as Lisa, Jenny, and Steven. You don't have any answers. Oh, Tian is here. Hello, Tian. You're late for the class. Okay, so anyone? Jenny, Lisa, and Steven. What makes it so hard? What is hard for you in this lesson? Can you tell me so that I can help you? Can you hear me, guys? Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. The others are not answering. Okay. So, whenever we do activities like this, if there's something that you don't understand, you tell me right away so that I can help you on how to make things better. All right? Now, let's try to focus on the next slide. And at this point, it's your turn to describe your favorite restaurant. Okay, so how about you? Can you describe your favorite restaurant? Here's what you're gonna do. Tell us what kind of restaurant is it? Where is it? The location. What kind of food does it serve? And the things you like the most about the restaurant and why. Okay, so I will give you 7 minutes to prepare for this. Okay, you will have 7 minutes to prepare for this answer, and each one of you will have 2 minutes to speak. All right. So again, this is what you're going to describe. Describe your favorite restaurant. And here are the questions that you need to answer to create that full answer or detailed answer. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. So if it's clear, then your 7 minutes starts now. All right, time's up. Please finish your answers, and we're going to start with the presentation. All right, so the question is, describe your favorite restaurant. You need to tell us what kind of restaurant is it, where is it, what kind of food does it serve, and the thing you like the most about this restaurant, and why. Okay, so we are going to start with, I want to see you guys. So let's start with Lissa. Lissa?
My favorite restaurant's name is Buncha. It's near my house. This restaurant is very famous because it sells a traditional dish in Vietnam. What I like most is that it's very cheap and the restaurant is very clean. The seller is very friendly and it's very funny and funny. You can get as much sauce as you want. So this is a place where you can eat delicious food without spending a lot of money. So I often come here to eat.
All right, thank you very much, Lissa. Good job. Now it's your turn, Mary.
There's a small restaurant in my home, near my house. It usually serves fish, crab, seafood. It also serves water. I like the restaurant's decoration the most because it's very beautiful and has some places customers can take photos there.
Okay, can you tell me again the name of the restaurant?
I forgot.
You don't know the name?
I don't remember because I don't go there for a long time.
Okay, all right. So for the other people or the other presenters, please mention the name of the restaurant, okay? All right, great. Let's start. Thank you so much, Mary. Let's have you, Jennifer.
There is a small restaurant very far from my house. They mainly serve Western food like spaghetti, pizza, salad, and they also have some wine. I like their pizza the most because it has a lot of cheese and tastes quite good to me. I don't know why there is few people. I think everything is nice.
All right, thank you so much, Jennifer. Your turn, Ashley.
The restaurant that I like is called Fordham Restaurant. It's in Beacon, Taiwan City. It serves a wide variety of food, like seafood, beef, and more. What I like the most about it is that the food it serves is really delicious and the price is not too expensive, and the staff is also friendly.
Okay, thank you so much, Ashley. Good job. Your turn, Jenny. Jenny, it's your turn.
There's a small restaurant just around the corner from where I live. It's an Italian restaurant, so you can eat various pasta dishes and pizzas. I usually go there with my family for a slab meal on special occasion. It's quite a post restaurant, the kind of pay you will take someone if you want to wine and dinner. We usually order a 3-course meal, a large starter, then a main dish. I have quite a sweet tooth, so I always look forward to the dessert. I usually order tiramisu. It makes me mouth water just to think about it. I'm always to tally for my body end. Why do I enjoy eating there? The food is always on point. Well, it's not cheap, but my parents always foot the bill, so it's always a treat.
Okay, thank you so much for that, Jenny. Okay, so one quick tip for you, Jenny. When you are reading your answer, I want you to open your mouth properly so that you can pronounce each of the words clearly. So earlier you were just reading the lines and there are lots of parts that I don't understand, okay? But you can practice that by opening your mouth clearly when you are reading, okay? Thank you so much, Jenny. Next one, Steven.
Yes. Unlike a restaurant in the city, there they make traditional hot pot dish. They will main side dishes and main dishes. The reason I like it there is because it's quite clean, comfortable, and the food is quite good.
All right. Thank you so much, Steven. Next, Tien. Tien, do you have your answer? I'm sorry, what is it, Tien? I can't hear you.
Give me a
Do you have the... did you hear her, guys?
She said give her a moment.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear it. Okay. So, I'll get back to you later on, Tien. But, okay. This is just a general advice with all of you guys. I understand that you are reading your answers, right? You are writing your answers and then you're going to read it to me. But the thing is, do not just read the entire thing, right? And when you are reading, you need to make sure that your listeners understand what you are saying. So you are going to open your mouth properly so that each of the words are read, not just the lines. I mean, the sentences are not there to be just read, okay? If you think you are having a hard time pronouncing sentences that long, then try to make your answers shorter, okay? So make it shorter, use simple words, that's perfectly fine. And as much as possible, I want you to avoid using AI tools such as ChatGPT in creating your own answers, okay? Your answers must be from you guys, okay? Because I know who writes their own answers and I know who uses ChatGPT or other tools to make their answers, okay? Because the answers are not on the same level as the presenter, okay? So just answer this one like one sentence, two sentence based on how you understood it or you understand it, okay? Is this clear for everybody?
Yes.
Yes.
Is this clear? All right. What about you, Tien? Are you ready? Okay, I don't think Tien can hear me. Anyway, so that's it for today's lesson. Now I will be proceeding with the homework. Okay, so for your homework, do you remember the video that I sent earlier, that I let you watch earlier? So there are the 15 topmost restaurants in Vietnam and also a part of the world, right? So what you need to do is to, oh, not 15, but top 10. So we have here the top 10 best restaurants to visit in Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. And you need to present this one by next week. So this will be your homework, okay? So I want you to watch this video. I will send it in our group, but I'm gonna send it here. Wait, let me share my screen. So this one, as you can see, we have here the 10 restaurants. So you will see it here in this video, and you need to listen to this carefully and present it next on our next one. Okay. So let me assign it to you. So there are 10. I will just give you one. So number one is I'm just gonna say number. Okay. Watch this so that you'll know which one you are going to present. Can you hear me? Can you still hear
No.
me?
No. I can't hear.
No.
Really.
Okay. All right. Where did I stop? What about now? Can you hear me now?
Better
Hello?
now.
It's better. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Where did I stop? What's the last word that you heard from me? You know? But can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So again, we have here the top 10 best restaurants to visit in Ho Chi Minh City. Now, your homework is to present one of these restaurants, tell us the details about it, and present it on our next class. So this is your homework, okay? So I will just assign the number. I will just give you the number. You need to watch it here, okay? Is that clear? So number one is Lisa. Wait, stop sharing my screen. I'm gonna put it in the chat box. So this is the video. So number one, Lisa. Number two is Steven. Number three, Ashley. Number four, Jenny. Number five, Jennifer. Number six is Mary. And number seven is Tien. Okay? So again, it's Lisa, number one, the first restaurant, second restaurant, Steven, third restaurant, Ashley, fourth restaurant, Jenny, fifth restaurant, Jennifer, sixth is for Mary, and seven is for Tien. Is this clear?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, great. So, hello, Tien. Are you now ready to present your answer? Okay. Tien, are you now ready or not yet? Okay, let's just give her time. But do you have any questions about our topic today, which is about restaurant? Do you have any questions about our topic today? Guys, yes or no?
No.
None? Okay. All right, let's just wait for Tien. Tien, is everything clear? Or not yet? Okay. Ashley? Where's Ashley? Ashley, can you help me ask Tien if she's okay? And if not, if she cannot present today, I will ask her to just take a video of herself telling her answers about the restaurant and send it in our group in Zalo. Can you say it to her? I think she's having problems. Did you hear me, Ashley?
Yes.
Oh, her mic. Okay, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. One more time. Oh, it's her mic. Her mic is not working. It's her mic. Wait a moment, guys. Let's wait for her. Oh, can someone help Tien? Where can she find the microphone? Because she can't unmute. She said. Can you? Okay, there you go, Tien. You're not. You can you speak? Oh, I can't hear you. Oh, I can't hear you. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Okay, Tien, listen to me. Can you hear me? Okay, so since our time is now over, what you need to do, Tien, is to record yourself and say your answer in the recording. And then you need to send that recording in our group in Zalo. Okay? Oh, I think she froze. All right. Anyway, I'll just send it in our group later on. Okay? But for the others, guys, do you have any questions? None? Okay. So I'll just send everything in our group, and thank you so much for attending today's lesson. Have a great night. Goodbye.